Hi guys, welcome to this week's Alexam Live.
Yes, welcome everyone. We are here, we are live. We've got some great stuff to talk to you about and show you today as well. And we have a quiz, so let's get this up nice and early for all those that want to get involved in winning.
And I will say,
mug.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people. Do you want to explain what
There
do?
are a lot of new people. Also, we're getting a lot more international friends, so thank you for joining us. And we do also have our Alakazam USA, which we can speak about as well. But it's very simple, guys and girls. Head over to crowd.live and enter that event code. It's HXHZJ. This was sent in to us this week by Steve Black. So Steve, you will get £15 worth of loyalty points put into your Alakazam account, but please just send us your email to sales just to remind me to do that, and I'll do that for you. Congratulations, we're using your quiz this week.
Yep.
And then you join in. You literally join in the quiz. When it goes live, you answer on CrowdPer your answer. Do not place it in the chat below our Facebook page because it will not be accepted.
No.
And it just randomly goes A, C, B, D.
Yeah.
C, B, D.
No point.
There we go.
Get over there, log yourself into the quiz, and we'll be doing the first 3 questions very soon. But it's really good to see so many new people. There's a lot of new names here. So what I'd like to do first is, if you are watching on Facebook, please hit that share button and hit the little love heart things.
Yes.
We can see them coming up on this screen.
There goes me. Put some love hearts out there.
And if you're watching on YouTube, what do?
You literally, what do? You subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
There you go.
And if you haven't subscribed to our Facebook channel, do it now and you'll see that number go up.
Lovely.
It will happen real time, like magic.
Yeah. I was just reading comments. Steve Black said that he saw Magic Goes Wrong last week and agrees. It says, agree with you guys. It's a superb show, very, very funny.
Yeah, it's great. Really good.
Says he agrees with me as well, saying that the Mind Mangler was hilarious. He just is.
The opening gambit, when he first gets introduced on stage, had me in stitches. I mean, I love the theatre. Me and Jenny go quite a bit. And occasionally you'll have a chuckle.
Yeah.
But at that, I really did laugh.
Yeah.
Really did laugh. There was so many good moments.
And for me, the Dove Act just had me in stitches. And really interesting, actually. One of the most interesting conversations I had at Blackpool was with Ben Hart about the Dove Act and a few other bits in the show. And a lot of thought and that went into just even the way that the many doves fell.
Yeah.
Ben, it was one way, and Ben flipped on its head, so that it just has that impact. And something so small, like one moment in the show that took so much time, effort, money to get right, it was really interesting to talk to Ben about that. So.
Ben's very clever, and he gets on very well with like Theo, Harry, and Dean. So at Blackpool, they were sitting with him. He was giving them loads of advice for their show and stuff like that. Really, really great guy, great thinker, and you can see his input in that show. You can see that there's been a lot of magic gone into it. Even for stuff to look wrong, it has to be right.
Yeah, for sure. Sense. Yeah, absolutely. Lovely. So that's that. If you haven't got tickets for that, go see the show. It's fantastic.
Oh, Tom's going to go and see it. Tom Rolfe, you're going to love it, mate. It is so funny. It's really good.
It's been a while. Great to see you both at Blackpool. That's Kevin. Yeah, good to see you too, sir. Did you watch Inside Number 9 last night about magicians?
No, I kept it's a program. It's a comedy program, I think, on BBC Two. But I've seen a lot of posts from magicians today, so I'm going to check it out. But it's a
What channel's that on?
I think it's BBC Two. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's BBC Two. Also, was it? I've never seen Inside Number 9, so I don't know if they're playing different characters each week, or they're the same characters, but there's a different theme. Right. So like it's 2 main characters and a magician has moved in or something. I don't know. So let us know. Are they playing different characters? So was last night a show where these 2 people are magicians?
Right.
So let us know, because I'm gonna check that out. Right. So we've got a lot to speak about.
Yes.
A few things.
Just start.
Firstly, unorthodox. Thank you to everyone that has sent in reviews and great comments. If you've got this and you're using it, please leave a review on our site. I want to say a special thanks to Rich Gerrish as well, that sent in a couple of really nice little tips for this, which I have filmed. I filmed today, plus I filmed my presentation and Harry's presentation.
Yeah.
And they will be connected to the original video. They'll be on there tomorrow. So if you re-watch the video tomorrow, it should be chaptered.
Right.
So you should actually be able to see where the new stuff starts. You'll be able to watch the new edition. But as with a lot of our products, we always add little bits to them when we come up with new presentations or new handlings. But it's it's good because your presentation is very much a oops, magic's gone wrong, but then it sorts itself out presentation. Mine is more of a sort of direct mind reading piece, and Harry's is more of a framing the magical moment bit. So there's three, even though the trick's the same, the actual route to get there or the presentation to get there is different to suit different styles.
Yeah, definitely. And the response that we've had from this has been amazing. People see the value and what this brings.
Yeah.
It is invisible there, but it is very different at the same time. And even the construction of it and the ease of use, I've had some great comments about that. So we're glad that you all love it. So thank you.
And one of the tips that Rich sent in, which I filmed today, very clever, very simple, but very clever. So you don't even have to worry about remembering the suits.
Oh, lovely.
It's clever thinking. So that's all filmed. That's going to go on the video tomorrow. So you guys will have access to that.
Great.
So what should we speak about, or should we go and do 3 questions quite early on?
Yeah, let's go straight into the questions. Let's get everyone playing and
let's get the quiz
so
code up again first. So pop over, if you haven't done it already, pop over to www.crowd.live. It's going to ask you for your name. Please put in your real name, and it's going to ask you for an event code, and the event code is HXHZJ. All right, and you could win yourself this mug, I think.
I think it's this one.
No, it's
yours is a lot bigger.
it is a lot bigger.
I'm just
and your arms are a lot longer.
Yeah,
than
look at
mine.
this.
I can't even compete with that. So no, you get to win yourself an Alakazam prize winners mug. And all you need to do is jump into the competition. So we are going to go.
There we
go. We're going to go to the quiz right now. We're going to hit you with the first 3 questions.
I think is it a Jersey Zyla says just watched last week's live. Glad Peter liked his mug. So I think that's who sent the mug, because I didn't catch your name, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much. It is it's a great help for the weekly thing, because I was sort of feeling like the victim, whereas now I can fight back a little.
Well, I do still stand by the fact that it does just look like one of my old photos. If you go early days on my Facebook, it does look very. But fair play to you, sir. And if you want to send any more, what do we say? Insulting prizes to us, we'll happily accept them. We like them. Someone mentioned the T-shirt. I think it was Craig. These are the Academy T-shirts, so you can get them if you haven't been on the
they're
Academy.
on the website. Some Magic Man said, I saw Magic Goes Wrong last week, loved it. The Mind Mangler's colour prediction fooled me badly. I can't remember it.
Oh,
do you know what? I was sort of enjoying it so much that even when I walked out, I couldn't, not in a bad way, but I couldn't really remember much about it because I was just enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? I weren't.
I remember from him. I remember his Smash and Stab, which I think was Scott Alexander's
Yes,
Shattered.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
And that was brilliant because there was so much ad-libbing he did with the audience on that night that it went on for ages. It was just hilarious. But I can't remember a colour prediction.
He predicts the colour that someone will say. I don't actually remember it.
I think it was all the gags, like the
where'd you work and all
God.
that
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I remember the show being hilarious, but
on a chalkboard.
they was
I
wearing my
don't
badges.
actually remember it. I'm going to have to try and rack my brains. Right, we're going to go over to the quiz now, guys. Get ready for it.
Yeah, go on then. Sorry, mate. I was just going to read one of the messages.
Oh no, you can read one.
Barry Gibbs says, if we bought Unorthodox from you at Blackpool, can we download the latest video?
I'm going to replace the video that's already there. So yeah, it will be the same video. You don't need a new code. Even, that's a good point actually, Barry. Even if you purchased the effects from us at Blackpool, you can use the code on the card as your registration code to register it on our site. So you don't have to go to Vimeo. You can go to our site, put that registration code in, and the video will pop up like your other ones do.
Yeah, great.
Yeah? But yeah, we're going to replace the video that's already there. So no matter where you bought it, whether you bought it from us or from anywhere else, you will get the updates.
Lovely.
All right?
Yeah.
So we ready for question number 1?
Let's do it.
In which field of magic is the Alex Sam released the Manchurian approach concerned? Is it rope magic, hypnosis, card magic, or money magic?
Ooh. Question number 2, Peter.
Which actor was famously obsessed by magic? Was it Orson Welles, Oliver Hardy, Kirk Douglas, or Buster Keaton? Do you know that?
I do, because I saw the answers. Didn't know it before.
Oh, right.
Actually, I kind of had an inkling. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of them had an interest in magic, because a lot of actors do.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Ready?
After all, a magician is an actor.
Yes, playing the part of a magician.
Yeah.
Who recently published Opus on Theodore Deland. Was it Jim Steinmeier, Richard Kaufman, Richard Kaufman, Ian Frisch, or Joe Posnanski? Who's Richard Kaufman?
Richard Kaufman, yeah.
Richard.
Richard Kaufman.
Who's
You just have to say
Is
it
he-
quickly. Richard Kaufman. You know, Richard
Right.
Kaufman.
So that's your first 3 questions. We hope there's a lot of you taking part. We're going to have a look at the leaderboard in a minute. And then we've got loads of stuff to speak to you about.
A Richard. Yes, we do. So, look, shall we take a look at the leaderboard?
Yes.
I can't even talk today. How are we doing?
Trevor Hargreaves up in first place, closely followed by John G from BMC.
Is that his full name?
I'm not sure. And then John, look, there's not much between them actually.
Literally 7 points between third and first. So
Wow.
all to play for. Exciting. How many have we got playing today?
So let's have a little look, see.
Oh, 30.
I reckon there's 35.
Oh, I've got 33. Oh my God!
What?
39. Still going. This is the most we've had in a while, actually. Yay! 39.
39.
Well
Well
done,
done,
thanks, guys and girls. Appreciate that. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's talk magic then. So, there's a couple of things in the number 1. I've been waiting to come in for ages. Number 2, it went out and now it's back in. So we had Revolve. Let's do this. Revolve is an incredible workable gimmick. Now, we filmed a video on Instagram a while back.
Yeah.
And Revolve went and we didn't get him in for ages. So what it was linking this performance anyway, was linking Revolve with Mystique. What we're going to start doing here is just play you the official Revolve trailer, then I'll play you afterwards the handling with the both.
Yeah.
If that's okay. And then we've got an offer if you want to get both. So let's take a look at the official Revolve trailer.
Abstract Effects presents
What the f was that about, dog? No. Nearly 5 years ago, I created a revolutionary folded color change, and at the time, the magic industry had never seen anything like it. But if I did this right, I should have the blue card. What card do you have?
Oh my god!
That's correct. So what's new? Firstly, Revolve comes ready to go out of the packaging with everything included, so that way you can start using Revolve right away. Right here. Watch what happens. They can go right under. This new design has multiple features that you're going to love, including transpositions, vanishes, multiple changes, unlike with the original where you were limited to a single change. One of my favorite features, this gimmick is virtually indestructible. That means if you take care of it, it could very well last you a lifetime. And guess what? No elastic threads or delicate materials that are going to wear down. The gimmick is practically silent, so that means there's not going to be any suspicious sounds when performing any of the multiple changes taught on this project. Revolve is packed with impossible visual eye candy that you and your audience is guaranteed to love.
Can my audience member do this, and does that make it stronger?
H, I have a little prediction here. I'm
Okay.
going to place it on the table. Hopefully, it'll be a perfect match.
Right.
Bit of a traditional magic trick there for you. In a moment, I'm going to run my thumb down the corner. You just say stop wherever you like.
Stop.
Here?
Yeah.
At this position, I want you to remember the card. You got
Okay.
it?
Yeah, got it.
And actually, before we have a look at the prediction, it's not a perfect match because these are all red. So what's your card? Did you see it turn blue?
No.
Oh, damn, it didn't. That's annoying. It's only when you're not expecting it, that's when they go. Actually, everyone turned... Oh, no, these went. No. Bizarre, but that one didn't go. This one didn't go. What was your card?
3 of diamonds.
The 3 of diamonds, which is quite a cool trick, but not what I was after, because I wanted it to be a perfect match, and it's kind of... It's not, because this one's blue. Alright, watch. If I do this, that should turn that into red. So now, let's see. Is it a perfect match? The 3.
Nice.
Perfect match there.
Yeah.
I love this trick. It is super practical. The gimmick, you know, yeah. There's something burning and smoking around
I
here.
just got caught. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me it was the end of the video.
I was going to wonder how, like, if you're just going to hold your breath and it just starts to...
No, I did. I think if you watch this back, there's a bit where it just looks like this big bit of smoke going out. Looks like the computer's on fire.
Oh, God.
Right. Carry on.
Yes. So it's amazing, basically. The section, you saw the trailer for this, but the moment in the routine I was doing was the end bit where you saw it visually change. That's Revolve. The rest of the colour changing deck is Mystique. It's something that I put out. We don't date these, do we?
3 years ago, 4 years ago.
No, I think it was more than that.
Bloody
Yeah. And still continues to sell when people see it. Like, I lecture it and they sell. I took a bunch and I wish I'd taken more to Blackpool.
Yeah.
They sold out because it happens in stages. And the two together just link beautifully. So when we first had these in, we only had a couple literally, so we couldn't put a deal on both. But now, if you purchase Revolve, a pop-up will come up on your screen which will offer you this for about £10 and 4 pence. It's the closest to £10 we could get it with the percentages. £15 normally, and yeah, together you just create this powerhouse, crazy visual moments, and that isn't Instagram magic.
No.
It was magic on Instagram, but it's magic that will work in the real world.
That gimmick is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is amazing. When you set it up and you handed it to me, and I was, you don't do anything.
No.
It just works, and you're not. With some of these other gimmicks, you've got to sort of come out with it ready, and it feels really odd and everything. This one was just so clean; it just worked.
The quality of the gimmick's amazing. Somebody that bought the first one, I can't remember what that was called by Nicholas Lawrence.
Which one?
It was Evolve.
Yeah.
That was a great trick, but the gimmick didn't have as much freedom and was not. It was a different gimmick, but this is made so much better. It allows you to steal off right in front of their eyes.
Yeah.
If you know the durability of Tyvek, you know that this is going to last a very long time.
Elastic to break or anything else. That's
No
the
elastic.
other beauty.
There was a comment on here. This or Abra, which is Abra's a new one out, which looks very similar. I'll be honest, but I haven't played with Abra. I would just say, from working on this, I don't think you could get much better. I could eat my words. I haven't seen Abra. But
I think Abra's based on an old effect by the same guy, and if it is, I would put my neck on the line and say that's more workable.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know that's workable,
yeah.
and the guys at the Abstract Effects. So it's the other brothers, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Nicholas Lawrence. They have put the time and effort in to make this gimmick up beautifully, so when you open it you are ready to go. I couldn't believe actually how ready you are like that. All you have to do is fold one card up and you're good to go, and it looks super. The fact that when you're holding it there and you can push up the bottom to see the underneath, you're seeing 3 sections of that card to be blue. Now all of the card can be examined and is red. It's just
it's amazing. Right, so a couple of things I want to say as well. Hi to Jonathan and Angela. Hope you guys are well. I also want to say, for all the new people that are watching now that maybe have just found Alakazam, because I've just noticed we've got quite a few people from America and Canada watching.
Yeah.
Mark Call is actually on this chat. Mark is the head honcho over at Alakazam USA.
Yes.
So Alakazam have actually got a USA branch. This isn't just someone else going, can we be Alakazam in the USA? This is Alakazam, but our USA branch. So me and Mark and the guys speak daily. It is the same company. We've got the same sort of company.
Attitude, customer service, you're gonna get well looked after whether you purchase from us in the UK or in the US. And Mark is a lovely guy. He knows his magic and he's enthusiastic about magic, and he's there to help you. He also takes over the chat when we can't do the chat, so he knows his stuff. And if you ever need anything, just ask. And so we've had a lot of US orders this week, actually, loads. Now you put the Grail back up with new handling, and we just got an influx of orders, crazy. Loads of them have gone out to the US as well. So just to let you guys know, we do have Mark out there. It'll be a bit quicker shipping and cheap shipping. So
and Mark sold out of these after my email as well, but Mark has put them on the site for pre-order on the US site. Because he's got more stock winging its way to him as we speak. For those of you that do not know what the Grail is, in my opinion, and I haven't been proved wrong, the best card at any number ever created. Without a doubt. If you ever see me at a convention and you ask to see the Grail, I can almost guarantee, if you haven't seen it before, you will not have a clue what has just happened.
And you'll buy one. And you'll be able to do it. It's not a pipe dream. It's one of those things which is just beautiful. I've seen you do this, and this is not exaggerating. We've done together for 6-7 years or maybe more, and I've seen you do this over hundreds of times, probably 150 odd times, and every single time, even when people have seen it before, they are floored by it. Because it is baffling. I remember seeing you do this at a Blackpool when I was a teenager, and Oh, I was mind blown. I had to buy it.
It's great. I mean, I'm going to tell you this is 100% true. Okay, so this is what happened at Blackpool recently. I was demming. I think I demmed Symbol to a customer. It was a great magician and mentalist from France, I believe. And I demmed Symbol, and he said, he goes, I can't remember whether you put that envelope down at the beginning or at the end. And I said, no, I made it clear that I put it down at the beginning.
Yeah.
And he went, I can't remember. And I went, okay. I said, okay, let me show you one more thing. I said, but it's very, very important. You know that this envelope, sorry, it wasn't even an envelope. This card is put here right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I said, I'm even going to put something on top of it to make sure I can't touch it. I'm not going to touch it again. I've now got a box of cards, which I place on the table. And I asked him to name any number between 1 and 52. He named his number. I said, pick up the box, take the cards out, look through the deck, make sure it is just a regular shuffled deck. You happy? I'm happy. Count down to your number. Turn over the card. Obviously, I've got my presentation that goes into it. Turn over that, boom, and it's just there. It's incredible. Yeah. For those of you that haven't seen the Grail, I am going to drop a little performance in here. Now, I'll explain a bit more about it after, because there's 2 performances. I don't know which one we've got. So let's play the performance.
Mm-hmm. David.
Yes.
I've been watching a programme on TV called Lucky Man. It's actually a series that's on about some guy that has a bracelet, and whatever he does, he just wins at. He's like the luckiest guy in the world.
Right.
You're smiling as if I'm making this up. It's
I haven't actually seen it.
No, it is actually true. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great to be that lucky?
Right.
And the fact is, I tried it, not with a bracelet, but I got a coin, flipped up, thought heads, landed heads. I got some dice, rolled them, thought 7, landed 7.
Let's go Vegas.
Let's go Vegas. Well, I thought to myself, I'm going to try the hardest piece of luck ever, which is with a deck of cards.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to give myself the odds of only 1 out of 52, where I'm going to give you the odds of 51 out of 52. So the odds are seriously stacked in your favour.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how this is going to work. I shuffled up a deck of cards. I've got no idea what the order is, but they're in here. Every one of the cards, there's 52 different cards. So each card is in a different location.
Yeah.
Inside my wallet, I've got a £5 note with a prediction attached to it. If the card I've predicted is not at the number that you're going to tell me in a moment, you get to take away the £5.
Yeah.
Okay? But if it is at the number, I get to keep it.
Right.
Now the fact is, you know, you've got 51 chances of me getting this wrong. Because I've got no idea what order these cards are in.
Yeah.
You've got no idea. And I don't know what number you're going to give me. And at the moment, you don't know what number you're going to give me. So in your mind, I want you to think of any number between 1 and 52.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What number you got?
15.
15. You sure?
Yeah.
There's no way I could have known you were going to choose number 15.
No.
Okay. And you don't know what card is in position 15?
No, I don't.
Before we go any further, I'm going to place the bet here.
Okay.
Because I'm willing, if I don't get this right,
that's
to give you that £5 note.
All right.
And my business card as a souvenir.
I'll take the £5.
But inside this box, as I said, we have got 52 different cards. You take hold of them. Spread them out on the table. I want you to make sure that they are just a randomly shuffled deck. Have a quick scan over them to make sure there are no duplicate cards. I'm sure there isn't. It should be a regular deck.
Yeah, not that I can see.
Yep. Okay, square them up. And I want this to be as fair as possible. So hold the deck face up in your hand so everyone can see what's going on. I want you to deal 14 cards onto the table.
Yeah.
And then the 15th card just deal to one side so we know that's yours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, so you chose 15, which gave you randomly the Queen of Spades.
Correct.
If you would have chose 14, you would have got the 3 of Clubs. If you would have chose 16, you would have got the 4 of Diamonds. Just make sure, now you know what that card is, just make sure that there are no other Queen of Spades in the pack.
Yeah, no.
No? Have a little check there.
Yeah, no, it all looks...
Okay, so there is no other Queen of Spades in the pack. that was a free choice out of 52.
Yeah.
Over here, like I said, I'd written a prediction, and my prediction says, I knew you would choose that card.
Right,
And to
okay.
be honest, you chose that card. You didn't choose this card, this card, this card, this card, or this card, this card, this card. You chose that card, and that's what I predicted.
You're a miracle worker.
Yeah, but I knew you wouldn't be impressed with that.
Right.
And I did say I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So on the £5 note, I actually wrote a prediction, and the prediction does actually say the Queen of Spades. Let me show you that to the camera.
That is wicked. I love that. That is baffling.
It is good. I can't say anything else.
I can't say
I
how it
don't
works.
really like to sort of overly hype things that we've released, but that is, in my opinion, the best. I've never seen anything that comes close to the Grail.
Yeah.
Whenever someone shows me something, I just go, yeah, but have you seen the Grail?
So let's just clarify, this is the Grail Gold.
Right, so there is a bit of history behind this. Also, I just want to point out as well, Will Magic Man said he's got it, and he doesn't do it because he has dry hands. I've got very dry hands, and if you watch that video again, you'll see how I prepare to get into it. So you if you know what you're looking for, you'll see it.
Is it subtle? Is it like this?
Yeah, yeah. It is literally like that. So anyway, when we originally released the Grail, we released the original version, which I believe, I don't know if it came with a DVD or whether it came with written instructions, but it was Mike Rose's original version. Then I started playing with it and I came up with a few additions to it. So I came up with the idea of having just a single card placed on the table, which wasn't gimmicked, because Mike's original was a gimmicked card that went down. You do still get that in here, and you still get Mike's original handling, but you also get my handling with the one card that goes down. That's the one I use to fool Blaine. And then you also get my impromptu handling, where you can borrow a deck, and within 20 seconds of setup, you can perform the Grail with a borrowed deck, which is the version I used on there. Now, the reveal I used on there is different to my impromptu one, but if you know the impromptu one, it doesn't take like a rocket scientist to be able to realise how you go from that to that. It's just a different reveal. So this is the Grail Gold. It isn't a new version of the Grail. This has been out itself for most probably 8 years or something, but it just is one of those great tricks, like a lot of the routines in our back catalogue, that just need reintroducing sometimes, because even though they're the older effects, they're most probably the best of their type.
I swear that's older than 8 years. I thought it was like in my late teens when I...
Well, the original Grail I purchased, or we released maybe 17 years ago. So this might be 15 years old, because I can't even remember when we released the Grail Gold. But we are going to be refilming it as well on multiple cameras and everything else. So if you have purchased the Grail from us, then you will get access to that video as well. We're going to be refilming in the next sort of month or two. We're going to be redoing the trailer, because it never really had an official trailer. It was just a performance, because it is just so clean. But the Grail, we sent out an email on this last week, and this was our best-selling product last week. It's done phenomenal.
After something that's been out for so long, to sell hundreds like that was not a shock, because it is we know that it's a good trick, but it's
You
like
sort of
you
expect
say,
everyone's got it.
Yeah, absolutely. But then we forget that loads of people are getting into magic every day, and we say this all the time, what's old for us is new to them. And like millennials that learn on YouTube at the moment, if you showed them that, I'm sure that'd be brand new. They'd never seen it before. So
that's what happens whenever we do a convention. That happens. People come up, I show them the Grail, and they've never seen it. You think, how can you not see it? I've seen you at this stand every year for the last 10 years, and you've never heard of the Grail. But it's that's sort of a little bit of a sad thing as well with regards to when we're dealing in places like Blackpool, is we're always demonstrating the new stuff. But the old stuff, as soon as you demonstrate, like you said with Mystique, you demonstrated it twice and you sold out of everything we had, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not something we will go to demonstrate because we've got X amount of new products.
Yeah. And expansion was another one as well.
Yeah.
With the puzzle.
Yeah,
and again, we only took a few. And there's so many. Like, if you just go down the left-hand side of our website and go to Alakazam products and you just flick through them, you will see some there that I'm sure you either overlooked or it will re-jog your memory to go, blimey, that was a great trick. Why am I not doing that?
Yeah.
You know?
A few years ago, well, quite a few years ago, I sat down and I'd done a video catalogue I was performing the effects on Chris Harding. And every effect I'm going, why aren't we still demoing that? You know, literally every effect. So you'll see in my emails as well, I'm starting to highlight some of our older material because even though it's old, doesn't mean it isn't good. And like I said, usually the version we released was the first version of its sort to hit the market.
Yeah.
And still most probably the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, shall we do 3 more questions?
Yeah, let's do some more questions because we are getting on.
Okay, so here we go. Question number 4.
Who wrote the show Doctor?
Who wrote the show Doctor?
Who wrote the show Doctor?
Was it Eugene Berger, Ken Webber, Jeff McBride, or Peter Nardi?
Probably missing a comma in there somewhere. The Show Doctor is a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting there.
Yeah. All you needed was a capital S. I don't know.
No, The Show Doctor is the title, isn't it?
Oh.
Capital T.
And S.
S, yeah.
Number
Anyway.
5. Question number 5.
You should probably do
I'm
these next
waiting for Chris to change the thing. I think he's taking his time. Didn't realise I did it. Right. Who wrote the recently published Reflections? Was it Paul Gordon, Michael Murray, Andy Smith, or John Carey?
That needs a capital R.
Wow. Question 6. What type of shuffle is examined in the Redivider by Phil Goldstein? Is it the overhand, the faro, the riffle, or the force?
Are we finishing there?
Should we go to 7?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, we're going to do one more, guys. And it is, who edited the magazine Seance? Eugene Berger, Alexander Thomas, Larry Kuhn? Or Scott Moore Davis? And I must admit, I would take a guess at that. Would I be right, do you think?
I don't know, what's your guess? Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Lovely.
So, right, so we've done the Grail, we've done Revolve, we've done Mystique, we've done Unorthodox.
Now that's left is Roller Coaster. Yes. So this is something that I was excited about. You know, when you're younger and you're into magic and you have silly little ideas, you come across wanting to create things and sometimes you can't. And I remember working for Marvin's Magic and he had a trick called Energized Coin. And I remember trying and saying, oh, let's make this modern and put it into a beer mat, right? And I couldn't make it work. You know, I literally took the Energized Coin gimmick and square beer mat and I just couldn't get it working. So when this came out, it was a bit bittersweet because I go, oh, that's something that I wanted to do. But at the same time, I don't think I would have come close in making it anywhere near the quality that this is. This is superb. Let's first off, I just did a... Have we got the actual trailer for this, Chris, or we just got what I filmed? Yeah? You got it?
I've got the actual trailer, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, if you want to go for that first, we'll have a look at the trailer.
Hey guys, Hanson Chen here. Going through glass is one of my favorite penetration effects, but the products on the market cannot meet my expectations. I hope it's easy to carry, easy to use, no electricity involved, and it's a real coaster you will use in real life. For me, roller coaster is the final answer. Not only that, roller coaster can do more things than your imagination. Almost any coins in this world can be placed in this coaster. You can also penetrate 2 coins at once or use other objects. The surface of the coaster is made by Tavic, which keeps it stronger and waterproof. Because of the ingenious design of Gimmick, you can even film the whole penetration process without seeing any clues. Roller coaster has unlimited possibilities for you to discover.
Right. So that is roller coaster.
Yes, and I just wanted to show you that it is as good as it looks on the trailer. So I just filmed a quick to camera. I think Chris put some music behind it. I don't know what he's chosen. But let's just have a quick look at it.
That is so cool.
There you go.
And it is a great gimmick. It's made beautifully.
And I will just say, right, you get 2 of the coasters in there, so you've got one over there underneath your drink. And so the reason that we are stocking...
One gimmick, one ungimmicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason that we have chosen to stock what I will call a generic one, the fact that it's not Budweiser, it's not a brand, is because I think this is something that you could have at home, or you could have. You wouldn't necessarily walk up to a table. Well, you could do, but
that's what I was thinking, because we, like most people, we've got placemats at home, and that if you just had that on the side with a drink on it, you wouldn't question it. Whereas a Budweiser one or whatever, straight away, if I put that down, Jenny would go, "Don't leave that there."
Yeah.
If I put that down with a cup on it, I don't think she would question it.
No.
Whereas the big colourful one, she'll go, "I'll put it in your room."
Exactly.
It's in the magic room.
And the quality of these is exceptional. I mean, this is your gaff, and they are solid. You know what I really like about this as well is obviously I think you're going to perform it how you see it there in the videos and that. But if you wanted to, you could place it over the top, and you could do it down that way. So as you hit down, it will go through, and you do it that way.
Yeah. Cool.
The whole thing, the way it's made, is incredible. It's like, I don't think it's given too much away by saying it's all like a magnetic locking system built into it.
Yeah.
And looking at them now, it's hard to tell what's what, you know. And the quality of them, that's a solid beer mat. I mean, they are waterproof. They're going to last you a long time. And I just couldn't believe how well made they were.
Yeah. It's great.
Exceptional. So we've got 24, that's all we have in of these ones, what I call the generic ones. You get gimmicks and non-gimmicks inside, and they take $50. I think they're going to take any currency really, any size coin, up to $50 and even bigger, I think. So this is my kind of pick of the week. I think it's beautifully made, it's a very clever idea. It's something that isn't going to look out of place no matter where you're working. Even if you were working a table and you brought out a beer mat, you know, it just looked like you grabbed it from the bar. It doesn't matter. You know, we'll use this here so there's no way in. Now I tell you what, we'll even put it down here on the table. There's no way, like something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I highly recommend you getting your hands on one of these. It's a toy, but at the same time, it's a practical, workable piece of magic. So
Yeah.
There you go.
I was sort of away then when you were speaking, because when you said pick of the week, I just got one of my poems in my head. I'm going to have us a jingle made for pick of the week.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to write it tonight, send it to Fiverr, get it done, and hopefully we'll use it as a stinger.
Why do I just think that I'm going to get stitched up?
No,
here
it's
somewhere?
no. It's about pick of the week.
Right.
So whenever we do a pick of the week thing, we'll play the little jingle.
Okay.
But it's nothing to do with you.
No.
But you know my little poems that.
No, I knew I'd lost you for a second because your eyes went up, and I was like,
It just starts going. I can't control it.
that's why I need to start capitalising. I go, do you remember you said lend me a grand? yeah, sure. Pick of the week.
Right, so we've got how many of these? 24.
24, yeah, in stock, ready to ship out today. If you get your order in today before 4 o'clock, then it will go in today's post. So yeah, amazing. Recommend it 100%.
And I'm just going to read this off the back. Audience management, 1 out of 5, which means there's not a lot.
Yeah, and for you as well. The next one's more
Better. Skill level, 1 out of 5.
You're in.
I'm in.
You're in.
Reset time, 10 seconds. Performance angles, 270 degrees. I don't know why it can't be 360.
I would say maybe the way you vanish the coin. I don't know, but the actual thing itself could be 360.
Yeah, I would have thought so. TV rights included, gimmicks included.
There you go.
Copyright.
Yeah, you've got to pay for the TV rights, which is a rarity, but awesome. So there you go. That is Roller Coaster. Get them while stocks last. They are going to fly off the shelves.
Yeah. I'm almost on the edge of banning Jonathan Bracken.
What's he saying?
I thought you said you were going to give him 2,000.
Yes. Good man.
Ricky Mark said thank you very much. I think he popped in yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
He said thank you for pointing him to the direction of the outlet.
And
he loved seeing Alakazam.
No, it was good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Lovely to meet you and your wife as well. So we have to look at the leaderboard quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look.
And then we've got the last few questions before we finish. John G from BMC is 514 points. Trevor Hargreaves is sat behind him 443, and Chris Ryan in 422. So all still to play for, but John has got a little bit of a lead. So Trevor and Chris need to get in there nice and quick. Everyone else keep playing. I think I read there's 39 of you playing.
Perfect.
So keep playing, get your best score, and see if you can beat it every week. I think, mate, we'll go on to the questions because that kind of brings us towards the end.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I say?
Yeah.
Been working out.
They are. Don't you feel that?
No,
feel it.
Ooh.
I ain't got bad guns for an old man.
No, you're right. I mean, you're not old.
I'm going to wear my best top next week.
The Abercrombie top. Do you remember that?
What's the other?
Oh, you got a stick once for wearing an Abercrombie top.
What was it?
Oh, it was just me that read the comments. Don't worry. Anyway,
What
moving
was
on.
it?
No. It's not important.
What? Have you lot been taking a mick behind my back?
No.
Was it when you were by yourself?
No. This is an old video.
I don't even remember having an Abercrombie top.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's not important.
Oh, a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And what were they saying? See, I'm getting to. It's great that I've got a failing memory because I can't remember all these things.
It's fine. They loved it. Right. So, what are we doing? Questions.
No, you stopped me.
Oh yeah, I did stop you. No, when we were in Blackpool, there was something else that I was doing. I sold out of, and I know Harry was doing it as well. And we grabbed like a bunch, but we didn't really expect to den it. And that was TK Bolt.
Who else demmed it? Jenny.
Oh, Jenny. Jenny demmed it.
Yeah, and she demmed the Night Flight deck.
Yeah, next year I won't be needed. Yeah. Honestly.
No, she done well. She did.
Because when you said that, the first one, because I think someone screwed her over.
Yeah, Jamie Dawes. I think.
Yes, I think so. Anyway, check out if you haven't seen it. It's the best £10 you'll spend. I kept damning it by saying this is the silliest but coolest thing you'll see at the convention, and everyone was going, yeah, 100%. Like it's just a brilliant little thing.
Yeah.
So TK Bolt, check that out. Now on to the last quiz questions.
Right,
let's do it.
Mark made a little point here. We need a shop cam too. To be fair, we are wired up to have a camera in the shop, so we could cut to the shop and have Andy join us sometimes.
Yeah, no, it'd be great.
Right, questions?
How do you think about me? Let's do it.
Okay, so here we go. Question number 8.
On which street is Blackpool Magic Club located?
Ooh.
Is it Tower Street, High Street, Counts Street, or Promenade Street? Is that Counts? Counts.
Stop there. I would say counts.
Counts.
Yeah. Ready? Question number 9.
What was the correct Christian name of Paul Daniels? Was it Newton, Dwayne, Oliver, or Richard? Richard. Richard.
Right.
I got that one right. I spelled that one right.
Question number 10.
Yes. Who taught history of magic at Hogwarts? Over to you, Pete.
Cuthbert Binns, Phileas Flitwick, Rolanda Hooch, or Sybil Trelawney. Trelawney. I don't even know.
Counts. There we go. That is the quiz this week. It's been a bit crazy, but hopefully you've had a lot of fun. I've just lost the live feed. So
and if you've got an idea for a quiz, please make the words one syllable so me and Dave can read them. But if you've got an idea for a quiz, all we need is 10 questions, each with 4 answers, obviously one of them being correct, marked which one's the correct one.
Yep.
If we use your quiz, you will earn yourself £15 worth of loyalty points that you can spend on anything at Alakazam HQ.
Yes, indeed.
What are you looking at now?
Yeah, this is Jonathan Brecken said this, saying this is you wearing your vest next week.
That's probably not far off.
It's rude, isn't it?
More hair though.
Yeah, way more hair. Yeah.
You need to sort of put his other character. Did you ever used to see his other character?
I don't know who that is.
He's a comedian.
Right.
He was on a TV show, but they used to be able to advertise cigarettes on TV.
I'll just show who we're talking about.
I can't remember his name. He's a Scottish guy.
Right.
Whoever remembers him.
See, we get heckled even while we're live.
Yeah.
That was sent to us by Jonathan Brecken. So.
Jonathan Brecken, that's another little cross by his name. He's getting there.
Going to retract that magic circle.
One more, you're out. Right, so, right, we've actually gone up with likes on the Facebook page as well. We're now up to 13471.
Yeah, and we have been laps on getting people to like this. So if you haven't, please do. If you've got friends, introduce them to the Alakazam Facebook page, please, and get them to like it. This happens live, so if you haven't done it yet, do it now. You'll see it go up. Everyone, when I say that, or used to say that, goes down, but then it goes up again. So just leave it there. Brilliant. Shall we do the quiz winner and the questions?
Yes.
The answers, sorry. Oh.
So the winner is
John
G
from
from the BMC. Well done, John. You've won yourself an Alakazam quiz winner's mug. As per usual, if you send an email in at sales@alakazam.co.uk just saying you won the mug, we will pop one in the post to you. And we are now we're now going to go to the answers. When Chris has sorted those, he will pop them up on screen.
Pop them up on?
Pop them up on screen.
Yes.
Any more? Oh yeah, Gregor Fisher was his name, but he used to do these hilarious Hamlet, I think it was, cigar adverts, because basically the advert was when people wanted to relax, they would have one of these cigars, and he's got like this massive comb over, like really huge, and he's sitting in a photo booth. And every time it counts down and it's going to flash, like the chair would drop and his head would go. So he'd go up, do this, he would do something else, and then something would happen, and it was hilarious. And then at the end, he would just smoke a cigar, But
brilliant.
He was great. Oh, that's it. Rasby Nesbitt was his character name, I think.
So that's what you're going to look like next week. So you did say you're going to wear a vest, so they're going to look forward to tuning into that.
I say it's a vest. It's sort of a vest come tank top.
Right.
It's for when I'm working out. So.
Well, you said it. So we'll look forward to seeing that next week. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the answers then.
Oh, and that character was called the Baldy Man.
There you go.
It was very good.
I need to have a look at that then.
Yeah. Just try and find the advert. The advert was hilarious. Right, so let's go and have a look at the answers to the questions.
So, hypnosis is Manchurian approach.
Really good course as well. If you want to get into hypnosis, pick yourself up that download or DVD.
And it actually links with magic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which actor was famously obsessed by magic? It was Orson Welles. It was Richard Kaufman, who recently published Opus.
And actually, that was the book. Do you remember that someone put a picture up of it? It was a big old book, but the only bit of the title that was on show was Della. And I thought someone had written a book about Steve Della because you got the land. And I text Steve and went, oh, you know, congratulations. He's going, what for? Kaufman writing a book. That's a big old book, mate.
Oh dear. Question
the fun we have.
Oh, I know, the bands. Who wrote The Show Doctor? Jeff McBride. Who wrote the recently published Reflections? It was John Carey. What type of shuffle is examined in Redivider by Phil Goldstein? It was Farrow. Scott Moore Davis edited the magazine Seance. I can't even speak this week. Who edited? Oh no, there you go. Next one. On which street is Blackpool Magic Club located, Peter?
It's Counts Street.
Perfect. Question number 9. What was the correct Christian name of Paul Daniels? It was Newton. Number 10. Who taught history of magic at Hogwarts? It was
Cuthbert Binns.
There we have it. So there are your 10 questions this week, courtesy of our good friend Steve Black. Remember to send us in sales@Alakazam, and we will put those points in for you. And if you haven't sent us a quiz before, please do. 10 questions, 4 possible answers, and let us know what the right answer is. We go on you guys, so make sure you do the research on it. And there you have it.
Right, so that brings us to the end of this week's live. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Please tell your magic buddies that we're on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock. Let's get them watching.
Yes.
I believe we've got to be one of the most watched live shows on the internet for magic.
We are indeed.
And it's great because it's 2 o'clock. So if we're making these people watch us while they're sitting at work.
Yeah. Not to mention as well the after. I know it's all about being live, but people watch afterwards as well. And we're always getting good comments about the production values and that. So thank you so much.
John Green, who won the competition, was part of the Blackpool Magic Convention. So well done for all the hard work you guys put in, because it was a phenomenal convention. I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
It was amazing.
It was great. So that brings us to the end of this week.
I just want to say these are already selling, as are the Revolves. So if you want one, get your hands on one. They're on the site at the moment. And remember the deal with Revolve and Mystique as well. And the Grails are there ready to ship.
Yeah, we've got Grail in stock. Mark from Alakazam USA, I think it's alakazamusa.com. We'll have them in the next few days. You can pre-order them now if you're in the US or Canada. So go grab yourself one of these. If you own Unorthodox, check the video tomorrow evening, because there'll be a little bonus section added to the end, but I'm going to try and chapter it so you can go straight there with a couple of bonus ideas for it. If you do own this, please leave a review, or if you own anything that we sell, please leave a review on our site, because it helps other people like yourselves that are looking to purchase a product to get a review of it. And we do post all reviews, whether they're positive or negative, as long as they are relevant.
Yeah, sure.
So if someone says, you know, I can't read these mark cards because I can't see anything, that's, you know, that's not relevant to the deck itself if you're short-sighted. Do you know what I mean? Markings are meant to be hidden. So if it's a relevant fact that sort of relates to everyone that's going to buy it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Jonathan Basher says, site seems very slow this afternoon. It may just be the sheer number of people that end up going on there after the live, but I don't know.
We will clear our cache.
Clear the cache. Brilliant. There you go. I know someone said a good comment there about I'm at work, but everything stops for Alakazam Live. So don't let's get you into trouble, going. But we appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
And that I think is the week.
That's it.
There you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Spread the word. Let all your Magic buddies know that they can watch up on Catch Up as well. They just go on to Facebook from now onwards, YouTube, and it will be there ready to watch. So there you have it.
Yeah, that's it. We will see you next week. Hopefully we'll have some details on some upcoming Academy courses and maybe some special evenings, because if you guys are interested, if I can get my head round how I can do it, I'm thinking of having maybe a couple of special evenings for people that buy certain products. So if you buy the Grail, if you buy Uno, if you buy something else, having a special evening where we sort of break the routine down, we talk about ideas, there's a chat room there, so it's like a hands-on teaching for it. So we're looking at more ways to provide value to you guys with what you're buying and to connect with you guys as well.
There you have it. Thank you so much for all your continued support, and we will see you next week on the Alakazam Live.
Take it.
Take it?
Hi, my name is Antonio Martinez, and welcome to Unorthodox.
Theo.
Yo.
Lots of people have a lucky card. Do you have one?
I do.
What's your lucky card?
The 6 of clubs.
6 of clubs?
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this. Inside this box, I have a deck of cards. Inside that is Uno. Oh no. I think I know what's happened. My son has got his hands on my cards again, and he sort of put them all back in. Oh, hold on a second. It's not the right deck, but he has put a card back in. This is bizarre. What did you name?
The 6 of clubs.
Oh well, I thank him for that. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Disley, and it is my pleasure to present to you Unorthodox by Antonio Martinez.
We're going to do a magic trick with a deck of cards, but it's imaginary, okay? So take the imaginary deck, okay? Shuffle the cards. No, but take it from the box first.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, now shuffle. Yes, take the box. Okay, shuffle. And now you have to tell me odds or even. What do you want? Odds or even?
Even.
Okay, even. What card do you want?
4 of hearts.
4 of hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, search the 4 of hearts. Take it. Take it. Turn it over.
Okay.
And place it inside again.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
You have very good imagination. Here I have the real deck. Okay, I have the real deck. Watch. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I have the Uno cards. I have the Uno cards. Oh, wait. There's a card. All the cards are. All the cards are. Yes. All the cards. Yes. Take it. Show to the camera. Take it.
The Invisible Deck is one of the most popular plots in Magic, and is used the world over by thousands of magicians. What we have here is a unique presentation to this incredible plot. Unorthodox has been built from the ground up with custom printed cards all ready to go straight out the box. As well as your special deck of cards, you will receive the in-depth training video to give you all the information you need to know to perform this trick right away. At Alakazam, we have been so excited for you to see this released by Antonio Martinez. This is Unorthodox, and you can add one to your cart right now.